Just getting everything set. I think it was eye poke. Nick, do that now. Search. Hey, what's going on, Trash? Yeah, I was watching them on and off. They weren't bad. I'm excited to see Vittori back. He had a pretty good fight against Israel Adesanya last year. Vittori lost? Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to share stuff on YouTube.
Just go on YouTube and press search. And, and then Mike Jesse, MMA. All right, guys, let's go. Marvin Vittori with a nice 1-2. Nice leg kick. Another leg kick by Ferrer. Vittori's going to want to make sure he starts checking those leg kicks. You don't want to eat that all fight. Eats another one. Oh, nice body shot by Ferrer. Another leg kick lands. Vittori's starting to have a little, some soreness, some redness on that right calf. Eats another leg kick. Oh, they clinch. Both of them land a couple. I think Vittori got the better of that. He's backing up from those leg kicks, but he needs to just check them. Make Ferrer not want to throw him anymore. Cub Swanson versus Gracie. I don't know. I haven't really seen a lot of Gracie yet, to be honest with you. I'm gonna give it to Gracie though. I think Cub's a little washed, to be honest with you. I think he's a little older in the game now. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the young guy. Vittori and Mount. Landing some nice shots. Vittori's just trying to end the round with some nice strikes. I think that's going to be enough to win this round. Yeah, I mean, if Cub wins that, that would be a really good look on him. Um, Show that he's still in the game. Show that these young guys aren't passing him by. But that's going to be a big task. Chrome looked really good against Caceres. I thought Alex Caceres was going to win, to be honest with you, because I didn't know much about Chrome, but we learned quick. All right, we're back at it, round two. Ferrell trying to land that lead hook. Oh, lands overhand left. Oh, each one from Vittori. Think he's wobbled. Oh, it's a left from Vittori. Vittori knows he hurts him. Nice takedown. Think he should have stayed on his feet. He was winning, but good takedown nonetheless. Played safe. See if he goes to pass or just land from the guard. Oh, Ferry able to get up. Eat some shots for it, though. He still looks a little woozy out there. Oh, nice uppercut to the body. Vittori eats it. Presses him against the cage. Oh, landed some elbows. Vittori didn't like that. Vittori just trying to drag him down to the ground. Yeah, I feel like Ryan Hall gets booed every single fight. I just don't think he has a fan-friendly style. A nice jab from Vittori. Oh, they exchange, but Vittori eats that body shot and lands a nice hook. Eats a leg kick, though. Still not checking those at all. Fajeda lands another head kick, another leg kick, but eats a strike for it. Oh, they're exchanging. Every time they exchange, though, it looks like Vittori lands the harder shots. Oh, nice leg kick again from Fajeda. Oh, another good leg kick lands for Fajeda. Oh, Vittori lands a 6 punch combo. Some good strikes. I think that was an eye poke, but Herb Dean didn't see it, so fight on. Oh, Vittori definitely with the stiffer shots right now. Still looks fresh. Not sure if Fajeda is tired or just still out of it a little bit from a lot of those heavy shots he's eating. You see his face all bloated up. But Vittori definitely looks like the fresher fighter. Fajeda tries to take down, but doesn't have enough energy to finish it. Right, both were over under against the cage. About a non-action against the cage. No, I actually saw a fight that was announced for October, and they just called it the October card. They didn't say where it's at, as far as I've seen so far. Nick, did you put that on YouTube?
I posted it live.
On Facebook and YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, for some, it didn't show up on YouTube.
Oh, comment?
Yeah, it's
Show on
weird.
Facebook? Yeah. Why'd it go up?
I guess it got blocked. I don't know.
Yeah, every time I post it, it just goes away.
Yeah, the Kobe Covington, Robbie Lawler fight is going to be near me. Also, I'm not too far from New York, so the MSG card in November is only about an hour and a half ride from me. Oh, Vittori eats a right hook. I'm sorry. Both guys exchanging in the clinch. God damn. The PFL is near me pretty often as well in Atlantic City. I was thinking about it. I'm not sure, honestly. I think I'd rather just watch it from home, be able to stream for it. That's going to be a good one, though. I'm excited about that one. If Kobe wants to keep that title shot and not lose it to his boy, Street Jesus, then he's going to have to do something spectacular, not just grind Lawler out. Fajeda needs to press the action if he wants to have any chance of winning this fight. He needs a finish, I think. I think Vittori's up. Yeah, eventually I want to experience a fight live, but I've been to a lot of live sports, and most of them are better on TV. Nice combo from Vittori. I wonder if Fajeda has enough gas left in the tank to go for the finish. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Nice leg kick from Vittori. Fajeda with a lazy shot, doesn't throw anything to set it up. Well, Vittori would have won too. Really stiff. Oh, nice lead hook from Vittori. Yeah, who you telling, man? If you do go to a card, you would hope that it's something like that. Oh, Madison Square Garden is always a good card. Vittori's still looking fresh, still landing good, clean shots. Be willing to bet $20 that Vittori mentions Israel Adesanya in his in his post-fight speech. Oh, nice 1-2 again from Vittori. Fajeda's tough as fuck eating that. Vittori using his jab well. Good first fight, man. Good way to start the card out. It's fine. Yeah, he's busted up. Vittori landing 92 strikes to Fajeda's 39. Pretty confident to say that Vittori won all 3 rounds. More than double the significant strikes landed for Vittori. Fajeda not able to get any takedowns, which is surprising. 62 of those strikes landed from Vittori headshots, man. Come on. See, Vittori was winning those clinch battles too. 9-2 on those strikes in the clinch. Those are all stiff, hard punches coming from Vittori all night. It was a really good first fight. I enjoyed that. Yeah, 30-27. Yeah, his hands are big. Uncle Bismarck suit fly. I told you he was going to mention him. Yeah, yeah, it was definitely a clear 30-27. If the judges disagreed, that would have been nonsense. Michael Bisping was like, I'm gonna take the mic from you because you keep cursing. Calling out Paulo Costa. Costa, of course, having a fight coming up in August against uh, Yoel Romero. It's gonna be a crazy fight. Can't wait for that. Nate Diaz versus Anthony Pettis is gonna be a good fight. I have Nate winning that fight. I think he's gonna want to show off after being out for so long. And when Nate's motivated, he's an animal, man. So yeah, I have Nate winning that fight. I think it's gonna be a crazy, crazy fight though. Really wish it was a 5 rounder, to be honest with you. Nate Diaz versus Anthony Pettis should be a 5 round fight. But that card's gonna be nuts. That card is fantastic. All right, let's get this next fight set up, shall we? DC against Stipe. You think he submits Stipe? I think he knocks him out again. Carl Roberson versus Wellington Turman. Hoping it's going to be a good fight. Both of these guys tend to bang. You see they finish more times than they don't. Who did Carl Roberson lose to? Lost to Shara. I think Roberson needs this one, man. On Aspen Ladd to lose, ooh, yeah, yeah, I agree, man. I think it's gonna be a close fight, but I think Jermaine Durant to me is really experienced and underrated. I give it to Jermaine Durant to me as well. Good luck with that bet, bro. Yeah, I saw that. She looked horrible, man. I don't think they should let people even weigh in like that. To be honest with you, that shit is not safe. I don't know what they're waiting for to do more to change weight cutting. I wonder if she's working with the PI for her weigh-ins. Like maybe she needs a better nutritionist. I don't think I've seen Turman fight since his UFC debut. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm looking at this Aspen Ladd video again. Oh my god, man. She looks horrible. Oh, and he's from Jersey. From Neptune up in North Jersey. Oh, you watched my 239 stream? Thanks, man. I appreciate you coming back. That was a hell of a card. I enjoyed the hell out of that, man. It was nuts. Yeah, Aspen Ladd's been looking bad on the scales for a while now, so I mean, it doesn't surprise me. He's gonna have to think about going to 145. How many times can you put your body through that? He said Jorge said Askren to Pluto. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, man. He is no longer on the planet Earth at the very least. That shit was one of the scariest knockouts I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen a lot of fucking knockouts. The way Ben's body just went stiff. Like, you see people go out a lot, but he just stiffened up completely. He's lucky he didn't, like, collapse on his leg or anything like that. Like, Cain Velasquez did when he fought Ngannou. Yeah, Ben definitely took the loss like a man. Can't nobody say anything about that. He came back day after, or 2 days after on Ariel Helwani's show. A lot of people disappear. He didn't. Definitely respect Ben. I'm a fan. Also a fan of Jorge, and I really hope he gets that title shot. I got Werberson on this one. I think that's a tall task fighting someone like him in your debut. But we'll see what this guy's made of. Do I think Uriah will win? I have no fucking clue. Probably not. I think it's a not a good matchup for him for his debut. I think they should have gave him someone with, maybe not as good wrestling so that Uriah can use his strengths. But Simone's well-rounded and has a really good grappling game. I think it's enough to neutralize Uriah's grappling game, and then I think he'll beat him and outwork him in the striking. Both guys landed hard early. Turman trying to land that straight kick, that front kick. Takedown from Turman. A takedown attempt. Trying to rip him off the cage and slam him to the ground. But Roberson having great balance right now. Oh, as I say that, he goes down. And Turman able to take him down, and he's right in the side guard. Really nice. Roberson gets up, almost gets in a guillotine, jumps right to the side. Turman just with the quicker grappling, able to get to Roberson's back. Roberson can't stop hand fighting and he needs to stand up. Oh, able to turn around. Now he's on top. I don't think he should even entertain Turman's guard. His grappling game's obviously elite. There's no reason to put yourself in his guard. But Turman with a closed guard, not... Oh. Turman trying to go for the armbar. Roberson slams him on his head. It's a risky maneuver. Roberson landed some ground and pound with his left. Turman wants to be careful. Roberson can create vicious ground and pound. Doesn't need a lot of room. As you saw early in that Glover fight. You see Turman just looking for a bunch of sneaky ways out, sneaky ways to throw a submission in there. Roberson's doing all right now, but if I were him, I wouldn't even play around down there. Oh, nice up kick from Turman. Roberson goes right back down to the guard. Turman able to kick off the cage and try to attack. But Roberson's able to have some good defense and still in his guard. He needs to posture up or try to pass or just... I mean, I think he was winning the stand-up game. If I were him, I would not just be comfortable in his full guard. Still landing some effective ground and pound. Roberson still landing nice short ground and pound. Able to pass in the half guard. Turman's legs look all banged up. You see that? His knees are black and blue. His thigh. Wonder what that's about. Was it? Turman looks like he just got into a fucking fight yesterday. Oh! Roberson tries to get a Kimura off on Turman. Good first round. Kadirun, Ben versus Khabib. Yeah. Ben versus Khabib would have been a very entertaining build-up. I think we all would have enjoyed that. Would have been a cool story, 20-0 or 21-0, whatever Ben Askren would have to get to for that fight against Khabib's 28-0 or 29-0 after his next fight. Yeah, that would have been something cool, but it's not totally lost. Ben Askren just lost a lot of his negotiation power, but I think if Ben Askren wins 2-3 fights, he can just wave that off as, hey, I lost in 5 seconds. I didn't lose a whole fight. I have one loss on my record versus everyone else, has plenty. So I really don't think that takes him out of those big fights that he was looking for before that loss. Just slows him down. She crossed her. That's funny. Oh, you have Dustin in that fight? Man, I don't doubt you. Anytime I ever picked against Dustin, he proved me wrong. People keep doubting him, and I mean, he keeps winning and winning and winning over really good competition. But I'm not picking against Khabib until he loses. But that's going to be a really good fight, more competitive than most people think. Robertson landed nice shots early. Roberson just all forward pressure right now. Ooh. Roberson has double underhooks. Lets it go, though. Roberson doesn't respect Turman's strength at all. Good knees to the body from Turman. Eats an elbow for it, though. Roberson trying to work some strikes in the clinch. Well, Turman able to get around to Roberson's back. Like Bisping was just saying, there's no reason for Roberson to be initiating these grappling exchanges. He's about to go for a ride now. The co-main is the fight after next. Oh, Roberson able to get around and get back to a more neutral position against the cage. But he still this isn't where he wants to be. He gets taken down. You see Roberson's corner yelling that he needs to get up. This isn't where he wants to be with a minute 40 left on the clock. And they're right next to Turman's corner. Roberson trying to dump him off and escape through the back. Unable to. Roberson turns, grabs the cage a little bit, but the ref doesn't see it, so I guess it didn't happen. Roberson needs to get out of this full guard, though, and just stand back up. Turman tries to threaten with a arm bar. Not able to secure it. Who? Oh, Turman. Roberson landed some short ground and pound. Roberson's been on his ground for a while. I don't think what he's doing right now is enough to swing this round towards him. I think it's 1-1. What do you think? Yeah, 1-1, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just getting control. Roberson's corner says he's just as tired as you are. Yeah, 30 minutes, you should be good. Set 2 timers just in case you sleep through the first. All right, 3rd round. I think whoever takes this round takes the fight. Nice kick to the body, followed by a left cross from Roberson. These guys come out throwing. Kick to the body from Turman. Oh, needed a body from Roberson. Again, initiating this clinch against the cage. I don't understand. Makes no sense. Makes literally no sense. What is he doing? And now Turman again on Roberson's back. It looks exactly like the 2nd round. I know he's tired, but charging into him. You're not winning these grappling exchanges. You're looking good on your feet. What are you doing? Exactly, Bisbee. Turman gets him down, gets his back again. This is 100% Roberson's fault. 100% Roberson's fault. DC versus Stipe. I have DC via knockout. I think maybe the 2nd or 3rd round this time. And for the Diaz-Pettis fight, I have Diaz. I think both of them are going to try to show out. But I think Nate, when he's motivated, when he's healthy, I don't think there's a lot of people that can stop him. And I think Anthony Pettis and Nate, I think their styles are very similar. But Nate's the bigger guy. He's the longer guy. I think he's going to have the bigger gas tank as well. So I'm going to give it to Nate via war. I do think Pettis is going to have a lot of success with those leg kicks. If Nate doesn't check those early, then Anthony Pettis definitely has a path to victory. Turman has that choke in under. Oh, Roberson just athletic and able to scramble. That was nothing but heart and athleticism from Roberson. Huh? Where? Yeah, that just happens. Yeah. Like a 10, 15 second or so. Mm-hmm. Again, Roberson was winning the exchange. Didn't even initiate the grapple. Turman didn't even initiate the grappling. Roberson did, and now Roberson's been on the ground for the last 3 minutes. Just not a smart choice from Roberson. And I think it might have cost him the fight. If this choke doesn't, if Turman isn't able to end it with submission, then I think he'll definitely win it in the scorecards, 29-28. Roberson able to get up and be on top, but he needs to just get out of there and stand up. Oh, nice grounded pound from Roberson. 3 hard shots. Turman's hurt. Back up and make him stand up.
Don't go back.
He needs to just back up and let him stand up. 10 seconds. The ref says if you want to, I don't understand. What the hell was that? I don't understand that one, man. That's not good decisions by Roberson, who looks to still have the energy and strength to end that fight. For the last 15 seconds, you just kick at that man's legs while he's on the ground instead of backing up and making the ref stand him up. The ref said if you want him to stand up, just back up, and he doesn't. Right. Then the ref would have stood him up, stood the other guy up. Roberson needed a finish. He's not going to get a finish by not punching him in his face. So stand him back up so he can get a shot to end the fight. At least have a chance. Instead, he's just kicking at his legs while he's on the ground. Like, you lost the fight, bro. You got to try. What's the point of even being in there? If you win, you get twice as much money. Then go for a punch, then throw a punch or something. He just stood there. Do something. If maybe he thought, okay, I can land a punch from the, here. Okay, throw one then. He didn't throw one for the last 15, 20 seconds. Out of control. Because those 3 punches he landed were hard. Look, that dude just wobbled. He's like, fuck. Yeah. What's wrong with his face? Whoa. It's a split decision. Let's see who it's for. I think it should be Turman. Wow. I don't know about that decision, guys. I don't know about that decision. What 2 rounds goes to Roberson? He's happy and he should be, but I mean, you guys tell me. Do you, I don't understand how Roberson wins that fight. What 2 rounds did he win? How is that even possible? I think if we had the old Pride rules and we were judging who won the total fight, I would say Roberson did the more damage. But who won the rounds? Roberson lost round 2 and 3. You were lucky, my guy. Lucky. Michael Chiesa in the crowd coming off a win against Diego Sanchez. Max versus Frankie, a fight we've been waiting for a while now. It's going to be good to see it. It's always cool when Frankie Edgar gets a title shot. Always deserving. I don't care what type of winning streak he's on right now. Frankie Edgar did enough, in my opinion, to have this win streak. Are there other people more deserving? Maybe. But it's the UFC. It happens. Frankie versus Max Holloway is going to be a really good fight. I think a lot of people are looking at Frankie's wrestling, but Frankie has really good boxing. I want to see what his striking style looks like against Max Holloway's. I think it's largely going to be on the feet. Max Holloway's takedown defense is lights out. Very top-heavy card. But Cyborg versus Felicia Spencer, that should be good. I have Cyborg. Think she puts Felicia Spencer out. We have a Cyborg hater in the house. Yeah, I think Holloway beats Edgar as well. I definitely have Max for that fight. I think it's going to be exciting, though. I do think Max finishes him in 2 or 3 rounds. She just went and brought a truck with her fight bonus. That's funny. Yeah, both these guys have a nice amount of finishes on their record. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends first round. Both guys looking to move up the rankings too. This weight class is pretty exciting right now. Both guys with their fair amount of finishes. Josh Emmett's knockout of Michael Johnson was nuts. Put that man down. They're showing the contract winners of Contender Series. Shout out to anybody that joined me for the last Contender Series on Tuesday. Whoo! All 5 fights, ridiculous. All 5 winners getting contracts. A hell of a night of fights. I will be back for Contender Series this Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I expect it to be just as jam-packed as it's been all season, guys. Make sure you're there. Don't miss out. Again, at 8 p.m. Eastern. Subscribe to stay tuned to all my live events, any combat sports events, any big ones for UFC, Bellator, boxing, PFL, bare knuckle. If it's big, I'll be there. Subscribe so you can stay up to date on all my content. Also, a lot of original content coming for you guys. More support I have, the more content I'm putting out. We're going to have fun. Yeah, I think Connor at 145 has a huge advantage over most of the division. But yeah, just like you said, man, that weight cut was killing him. He looked horrible on the scales, like a skeleton when he was weighing for 145 versus what he looks like now. So yeah, I'm starting to get more and more against these severe weight cuts. So I would like to see Connor stay at 155, even though I think he would have a lot more success at 145. At 155, he's very, 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 very good at featherweight. He's great, one of the all-time greats. There are some big boys in 155. Shit, look at Violent Bob Ross. He's 6'3". James Vick, he's 6'3". Yeah, Till needs to go 85. He needs to stop playing around. I was really surprised that he fought Anthony Pettis. No, not Anthony Pettis. Jorge Masvidal at 170 when he was talking about going to 185 before then. He has no reason to be cutting down to 170. I get it, they want that size advantage, but I used to cut weight in high school for wrestling, and me cutting 6 pounds in a night was exhausting. It just felt horrible. I can't imagine these guys when they're cutting 15 pounds in a day, how they feel that next day competing. Yeah, it's not healthy. I really like. How do they do it? They load up on a bunch of water the week of, so they're just a bunch of water weight, and then the day before they just do a lot of like cardio, a lot of working out to lose a bunch of water. You drop that and you stop drinking water, and then you work out, go in the sauna, go in a bathtub with a bunch of salt, and it like drains the liquid from your body. So like you're just dehydrating yourself as much as you can. No. Yeah, for that 24 hours you're not eating, drinking, or yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. Really unhealthy.
You think that has anything to do with how some people get real tired?
It absolutely does. You could tell if someone has a bad weight cut. Yeah, you can see somebody getting tired after the first half a round. I would cut weight, and then like for wrestling, it's different. It's not like you weigh in, then the next day you wrestle. You weigh in, and then in an hour you're probably going up to wrestle. So after cutting 6 pounds and not eating for 24 hours or drinking water for 24 hours, I only had like an hour to rehydrate. I was tired in a minute and a half sometimes, like 2 minutes when I was cutting that much weight. Yeah, it was horrible. Messes with your everything. You just can't function. And these guys are doing it healthier than we were back then, but still, it's just not good. Not good for you. To weigh in at 155 and then the next day weigh 185, it's nuts. Or you're 180, 175, like, and this is like what happens. Yeah, crazy. Out of control. Huh? Yeah, I mean you can tell. Yeah, has to get used to it. Oh, look at that knockout of Michael Johnson. Oh, knocked the snot out of him. Literally. Sheesh. Yeah, at first I was like, all right, man, Rocco doesn't need to retire. And then Dana White was like, oh yeah, his jaw's broken. Yeah, maybe Rocco has had his run.
Has he had his ribs broken?
Who, this guy? Not that I know of. I don't know why his ribs look like that. Yeah, his ribs look weird.
There was a fight where he was out for a while.
Right. It's going to be a good one, guys. I smell the blood.
How many knockouts has he had?
I don't know. I'll tell you in 2 seconds. A nice amount, though. Can I turn the camera around? I cannot, but I can do something else for you. Give me a second. There you go, D Money. Don't say I never did anything for you. I'm going to leave that up for about 10 minutes, and then I got to take it down. Yo, Kelly, what's going on, bro? Like Bruce's jacket. He always had the fly jacket on. The flyest man in America. Right. Yo, for real, you don't never see him slipping. Oh. That chick gave Bruce the fist bump. He has to curse. He's going to lose. No problem, bro. No problem at all. I hope it works for you. Thanks for the support, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Emmett's got some clean tattoos. He's got some nice tattoos, that color. That shit is good. I have Josh Emmett winning because Betchick gave Bruce Buffer a fist bump, and when you give Bruce Buffer a fist bump, you lose. He should know better. All right, let's go, guys. Let's fucking go. Emmett slips. Bet you're coming aggressive. You hear the crowd yelling, Emmett, Emmett, Emmett.
Emmett is black shorts and gray shorts.
Black shorts. Either guy with an impressive win here could pretty much call their shot for the top 10 and who they want to fight. Division's wide open right now. A lot of top guys coming off losses. This is the time for somebody like in the spots like them, 10, 12, to move up the ranks. Both guys, not doing anything too big right now. Playing it safe. Trying to fill each other out. Couple jabs, 1-2 here and there. Nothing stiff landing. Nothing big being thrown. Yo, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. And I hope that link works for you too. Ooh, nice leg kick from Emmett. Both guys trying to throw a little bit now. Beček with a lot of forward progression, trying to get Emmett against the cage. But if you're going to get him against the cage, you got to use it. Emmett circling to Beček's strong hand. Like, Beček has that left hook. And Emmett's kind of like giving it to him when he's up against the cage and circling to Beček's left. Oh, Emmett rips one to Beček's body. Welcome back, man. Both guys are either pulling with jabs or getting right in each other's box and just trying to rip to the body and mix up to the head. It's weird. They're both just taking turns doing that. No, I didn't know that. That's weird. It should definitely be coming in there. I'll definitely check into that and make sure that it's starting to let people know that it's subscribed, that I'm going on. Thanks for letting me know. Can you text that to me? To check subscription status, notifications. Oh! And it lands a really stiff jab that puts Beček down. Beček trying to go for the takedown. And he's eating hammer fist for it. He does it. That's not a good position. Beček's not strong right now. And then in half guard, landing some powerful lefts. Oh my God. Now with the right on his back now. Oh, underneath. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. What a fucking knockout. Holy shit. Emmett did that with just a stiff jab, started that sequence. Guys, that was fucking nuts. Josh Emmett's team ecstatic, of course, as they should be. You know Uriah's in the back looking at that right now. Mystic indeed, my friend. Mystic indeed. You did call that. You 100% called first round KO by Emmett. Yeah. Yeah, just a jab, man. A la McGregor against Aldo. It doesn't take something just super hard all the time. Just hit the right punch. Put him down, staggered him. He tried to get a wrestling position like a lot of people do, but he didn't have the strength. And Emmett's wrestling is really, really good. Bedger just put himself in a bad position. I mean, there really wasn't a good position after being rocked. Like I said, of course, Uriah in the back, watching that, getting him hyped. That's as good a way as any for Uriah Faber to get through his warm-up. What a good fucking finish from Josh Emmett. I hope he has someone queued up. This is a good opportunity to call somebody out. Name your shot. Him and Uriah are teammates, yeah. The co-main, I'm going for Ricky Simone. I like Uriah Faber. I think they should have gave him a more favorable matchup, someone he can show off with his wrestling and jiu-jitsu. I think Simone has a really good grappling game as well. Good grappling team as he trains under Chael Sonnen in his gym. But I think everything that Uriah is strong at, Ricky Simone's strong at too. Ricky Simone's the younger fighter, the more active fighter. And I think Ricky Simone's able to use his striking to show out against, well, not really show out, he's not flashy, but I think he's going to be able to outwork Uriah Faber in the striking and neutralize much of Uriah Faber's grappling. So Ricky Simone, decision, 29-28. Yeah, first round. First round caught with a stiff jab. They were both playing it so safe. But Emmett just landed that fucking jab. Ooh. That must be the break sometime in MMA. Yeah, Uriah Faber found the fountain of youth. He looks exactly the same as he did when he came into the game. Nah, this guy's just really small. But he's like 6 foot, 6'1". Not like a giant. Because this dude's just small. Yeah, Josh Emmett's like 5'6". Look at that, just a really nice jab. And then those shots after. Yeah, that shot underneath, yeah, vicious. Right underneath his armpit. His whole head just rocks up. Violent, man. Yeah, I can't see him either, but man, you said it best, Trash. It's MMA, so who the fuck knows, right? What we can all agree on is Ricky Simone has the best mullet in the game. Yeah, Cody Garbrandt and his family. Here supporting his teammates, both Emmett and Uriah. Cody? Kobe. Yeah, I'm like, who are you talking about?
Can you imagine taking her to a Lions game?
Right.
What's up?
Yeah, I think that whole team did win tonight so far.
Colby?
Yeah, Colby Covington. Colby.
Oh,
Yeah.
Colby Covington. That's
Mm.
Cody.
And
Oh,
that's
man,
Cody
I like
Garbrandt.
Cody.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Then you turned on him.
Right, I like Cody. I'm sorry.
Oh man, somebody just confused Cody Garbrandt and Kobe Covington. They're like, I don't like that guy. He's the one that was talking shit about Tyron, right? Nah, that would be Kobe.
Just kidding, I like him.
Yeah, that's the name of the gym. Team Alpha Male. Although they said they're changing it so that it can be more inclusive. I forget exactly what he changed it to. Yeah, most of my family, actually, yeah, pretty much all of my immediate family is into MMA. My little brother is boxing right now. He should have his first amateur match pretty soon. He trains under Coach Anthony, one of the coaches, one of the striking coaches for American Top Team. He's looking pretty good at 16, 6'3", looking like a little monster. Then the rest of my family, yeah, they all like UFC. My little sister's here with me right now. My mom got me into UFC with UFC 1, the old VHS tapes. So, yeah, my whole family's pretty much into it. Stylebender versus Robert Whittaker. I don't know. Robert Whittaker survived not only 5 rounds, but 10 rounds against Yoel Romero, 2 fights, and won them. I didn't give him the second fight, to be honest with you. I thought Yoel won that second fight. But Robert Whittaker survived 2 fights against Yoel Romero, who might be the scariest man on the planet. Or at least the scariest person. Yeah, the action figure. At least the scariest person in that division. So Robert's really tough. I think Israel will be able to show out with his length, a lot like he did against in his last fight. But Robert Whittaker is a better fighter than Israel's last opponent. I really don't know, man. I think I'm going with Stylebender. I think Stylebender might be able to use his length. But if Israel ate that damage last fight, I think Robert Whittaker can do more to him. So I don't know. Overall, I think something in my heart says to go Israel Adesanya, though. No. Oh, you did boxing for a while? That's dope, man. I give it to anybody that does any type of combat sport. Takes heart. Dedication. That's dope. What's going on, EJ? This next card looks pretty good, man. I didn't realize that's a really nice card.
Greg Hardy is still fighting.
Yeah, of course Greg Hardy's fighting. He can't get back into the NFL. Finally, Greg Hardy's not a co-main event. Holy fuck. I decided they're going to fight a smarter fight. Yeah, I really think. I think Israel had a smart fight against Gaslam. He's wanted to show, that he could have that type of war. But yeah, I do hope he fights smarter this fight. He can't let Robert land some of those punches that Gaslam landed on him. He just can't. He's going to have to stay on the outside a lot more. I know he wants to get in and fight dirty, but he's going to have to stay on the outside of Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker's a tank and really hard to put out. Did Simone cut the mullet? Guys, I might change my fight pick. Who the fuck does Ricky Simone think he is cutting his mullet? I'm not okay with that. I don't know how you guys feel. But yeah, I'm not for that shit. I feel lied to. I thought I was going to be able to see my mullet tonight. Do you see this?
Oh, coming down on his neck.
Yeah, he had a mullet before.
I know.
And now he no longer has the mullet. Like, I don't trust this guy.
Oh my God.
He lied to me.
I mean, you can't go from that doing a left and have cornrows.
Right.
That's a lie to
He's been rocking cornrows since forever though.
Two different people. When I seen the commercials and
Uh huh.
everything, like, I didn't know they were the same
Yeah,
people.
he always get his cornrows for the fight.
Boy, I don't trust people like that. He looks like Ken, the Barbie doll, and then you come out here
It's a California kid.
like Cyborg.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, he still has the mullet. He just put it up. All right, all right. I'm gonna keep my pick down. I'm gonna keep my pick. I'm gonna keep my pick. I'm like, no way, Ricky Simone cut his goddamn mullet. Yeah, you changed your name to Let Me Bang, bro. That's dope. What's going on, man? Thank you for coming through. That is the best username on the internet. I absolutely love that shit. Yeah, next week's card overall, that main card, definitely better than 240. 240's top heavy as fuck. 2 fights of note. But this next card, yeah, there's names all through that card. I had no idea that main card was like that. I can't wait. Bravo. An account just for that. I fuck with it. That is fucking great. I can't even look at that shit without laughing. That's funny. Guys, if you're tuning in for the first time, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, whether you are on Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. Subscribe so that you know when I go live. Anytime I go live, it will be for a major combat sports promotion. The next time I'll be on is Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern for the next Dana White Contender Series. If you were with me last week, whoo, that was one that everybody was fucking happy to see. 4 finishes, 5 great fucking fights, 5 contracts, the first time in the history of Dana White's Contender Series. You don't want to miss another Contender Series. Catch it with me live Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Faber and Simone are about to fight next. They'll be in the ring probably in less than 5 minutes, my man. Faber versus McGregor. I'd watch it, but I don't think McGregor would be interested in that. I do think it's a fight that McGregor would be favored in, but at the same time, Uriah Faber has really good takedowns, really good jiu-jitsu. What is if McGregor has a weakness? What is his weakness? It'd be a good wrestling game with a submission game to match. So it might be a little bit riskier than people think, and a little bit not worth the risk for McGregor. If I'm McGregor, I don't take that fight personally, even though I do think he would win. Not that they never wound up fighting. No, I don't think I did. Yeah, on their show they didn't fight. He fought Uriah's teammate, Chad Mendez. That's probably who you are talking about. Like after it's flat, right? Yeah, that's why I didn't. Sorry. I don't know.
He better not mess his streak up for his teammates.
Yeah, I don't blame him for tying his hair up. If I had long hair and was fighting MMA, I definitely would tie it up as well. This card is flying, guys. It's 9:45, and we are on the co-main event. He braided his mullet up. That's fantastic. Really big opportunity for Simone. Definitely the biggest fight of his career. Reminds me of a smaller Clay Guida. Just a lot of movement, good wrestling, good jiu-jitsu, decent enough striking, and just a relentless pace, relentless head movement. Almost comical type of head movement. Just keeps really dramatic movement throughout. And it can keep the pace. You got Faber? Yeah, if Faber comes back out of retirement and loses to number 15 in the weight class that he ran for a while, you might as well go back to retirement. There's just no point. Not that Simone is someone who like everybody can beat, but Uriah Faber, like he's not coming back just to be a gatekeeper. So if you can't beat number 15, like just go home. You got a family, you got a gym. Uriah Faber doesn't need the money. Yeah, he had his first kid a little while ago. The rest mustache? Yeah. That's his mustache.
The thing that's braided?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's not. That's his beard.
Look.
That
Look
is
at
not,
it.
I swear to you, that's not. That is his beard. That is not hanging like that. It's not.
The California kid making his return walk to the octagon.
You can't play this song unless you want to.
California. Love the music. Yeah, it does seem to be something that Irish people are really good at. Connor can back it up too, though, man. He can back it up. Hate him or love him, that man can fight. Oh, TJ versus Uriah. Woo! I mean, shit, all Uriah has to do is get, I think if he wins here, gets one or two more wins. Once he's done that, it should be time for TJ to come out of suspension. I know TJ would take that fight. I know Uriah would take that fight. I'd watch it. You'd watch it. That'd be a nice little co-main event for a pay-per-view to bring some more eyes on it. I'm for it, man. He called him out. Like Biz Bangs over here on Instagram. You see Uriah, 50% of his wins come from submission. Ricky Simone average fight time 15 minutes. Translate to he doesn't get very many finishes. Well, Ricky Simone absorbs a lot of punches per minute. I didn't realize that. Absorbing 4 strikes a minute, that's not good.
See, that's his beard. Disgusting. That literally should be
It's not his beard.
a violation.
Violation of what?
They might
He's a ref.
by an accident.
Uriah so positive, just looked at that guy. He's like, thumbs up, what's that? Look at Ricky Simone's takedown defense, 73%. I told y'all, yeah, he found the fountain of youth.
Damn, did you scared? I can't.
Yeah, Faber would be 42. Still looking like he's 21. Faber versus Cruz. I think everybody would watch that as well, but I think Cruz wins that again. Faber did not look too great against Cruz. Their last fight. Although you don't know what this layoff did for Faber. You see guys often come back from layoffs looking really good.
Oh, listen, man, after Damian Maya, I ain't down no old niggas no more.
Yeah, Damian Maya 40 still tapping people out on the regular. Age ain't nothing but a number in the UFC. Yeah, the amount of fights he's been in is crazy. Some, yeah. He's a lot of submissions, so. I'm about to say, don't fist bump him. The guy that got knocked out by the jab. I told you, you don't fist bump Bruce Buffer. That's a loss. It's a curse. Yeah. Here we go. Uriah Faber, California kid, is back at 40 years old against Ricky Simone. Oh, Simone at negative 350 on the betting lines. Uriah trying to get that looping right hook. Oh, Uriah looks a little wobbled. Maybe he's just being safe. Oh, eats a leg kick. Uriah Faber does. Oh, Uriah Faber with a nice overhand right. Has Ricky Simone dazed. Oh my God! Uriah Faber with a knockout in the first round. Look, he doesn't know where he's at.
Evan was about to die.
Did he just stumble over there?
Let Ricky Simone sit down.
I was gonna say, let him sit. He's struggling.
Holy shit, that's how you come back out of retirement. Somebody said red panty night tonight. What a right. Uriah came out with a wider stance than he usually comes out with. And he was looking for that overhand right early and often. And boom, lands it right to the temple of Ricky Simone. Ricky Simone not out, but his equilibrium got shooken up. Could not balance himself. And then eat some lefts.
Oh my God!
Yeah, his head went limp at one point. Some people might call that an early stoppage, but he was out. He was out, got knocked right back in. Was not all there. Yeah, look at Michael Bisping. Snapping.
Look at him.
So I guess nobody disagrees with this.
Ooh, shit. That look on Uriah Faber's face said, I'm 40 years old, line these young motherfuckers up. Uriah is back. fucking amazing. This is why I love the sport. So much for my pick, huh? I'll shut the fuck up and sit down.
I wish I need to start betting money on these.
You did have Uriah? Yeah. Could have almost tripled your bet, too, with the odds. I got you. In Jersey, you can do it on FanDuel. You just do it online now. You don't need to go nowhere. Wow, guys, that was... Whoo! That was some shit. That was some shit. Ricky Simone afterwards telling everybody get the fuck off him. Let me bang, bro. Yo, Brandon, welcome, man.
He wanted to show him he was straight.
Right.
Hey, cousin, thanks for stopping by. I hope everybody just saw that knockout. God damn. Let's see what Uriah says on a mic. Feed me all the kids.
You better chill out with somebody big for him right away.
Holy shit.
Uh,
46 seconds. Wow. What a good night for their gym. Uriah Faber with the fountain of youth. All smiles.
look at this baby. He
Nobody
hype.
expected that.
Nobody. I'm sure nobody expected that. Uriah Faber said Ricky Simone will be there someday, but not today. Said, sit down, young man.
Right, he just sunned him in all over national television.
Yes, he did. Uriah Faber saying Cejudo called him out. Uriah saying, what's up? Let's get it. I mean, it's smart. Cejudo called him out. So why not? But Dana's not going to give him that fight. Right to the temple. And that sucks for Ricky Simone because he wasn't put to sleep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know mother's cause.
Shut up, Alexa.
Uriah saying he learned that strike recently from one of his new teammates from China. Yeah, that's a good stoppage. That's a good stoppage. I really hope I don't go on the internet tonight and see people complaining about that. I don't think he fights for the belt next, to be honest with you. Right now, I think it's going to be Peter Yan versus Aljamain Sterling for the interim championship. I think that'll be the next fight. And then depending on when Cejudo, if Cejudo comes back healthy after fighting Joseph Benavidez for the 125-pound belt, if Cejudo's ready right after, I think Cejudo fights the winner of Peter Yan versus Aljamain Sterling. And then maybe Uriah Faber, if he has another win after this and looks good, and Henry doesn't have any injuries, then he can fight the winner of that. Yeah, he needs a top 5 win. I think he gets a top 5 opponent after this, though. I really do. Uriah Faber, just like that, makes an exciting division that much more exciting with his return. Looking like a stud at 40 years old. Said Dana, watch your mouth. My 40's not your 40. Yeah, he went into a big panic, man. Yeah, definitely, Brandon. You're not lying, bro. Guys, Tuesday, July 16th, 8 p.m. Eastern, I will be here for Dana White's Contender Series. Last Contender Series, 4 out of the 5 fights were finishes, and the 5th fight was a domination. All 5 fighters, for the first time in the history of that series, got contracts. Do not miss another episode of Dana White's Contender Series. Watch it with me Tuesday, July 16th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. Who y'all got for this main event? Who y'all got? I got Jermaine Durand. I think she's going to be too much for Aspen Ladd, who's coming off a horrible weight cut. If you guys saw the video of her needing to be helped on and off the scale. She was hurting just walking to the scale, man. Fucking terrible. I don't like seeing it. I don't know how long Aspen Ladd can keep winning with those weight cuts. Jermaine Durand's big. She's strong. I think she might be too much for Aspen Ladd. Aspen Ladd, Aspen, last name Ladd, weight cut. Look at that shit. It's horrible. It's not fun to watch. Yeah, I think Jermaine Durand ends it via TKO 3rd round. I can't imagine Aspen Ladd going 5 rounds with that type of weight cut. Just really, really bad weight cut. For anybody that hasn't seen it, I'm about to post it for you guys. Yeah, Aspen Ladd. Yeah, I think Aspen Ladd gets knocked out fairly quick, 2nd or 3rd round as well. I'm not a big fan of Jermaine Durand. I don't like how she fought Holly Holm, and I don't like how she never fought Cyborg. But I do respect her skill. Yeah, I mean, for all we know, Aspen Ladd recovers from this weight cut like a champion and has a good outing. But she's gonna have to show me. She's gonna have to show me. I just posted the Aspen Ladd weight cut for anybody who hasn't seen it, so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
UFC Fight Night Durand versus Ladd is brought to you by B3, the official protein snack of the UFC. As we continue back inside the Golden One Center in beautiful Sacramento, California, this is UFC Fight Night Durand versus Ladd on ESPN Plus. It should be no surprise that you're
Yeah, you see her on the scale, like shaking. Yeah. Yes, I do have Instagram, the same as all my channels, Mike Jesse MMA. You can find me on Instagram or Twitter at Mike Jesse MMA. Head kick KO round 1. Whoa, that's specific, man. Let's see. You guys have been pretty spot on with your predictions tonight. Keep it up. No, you saw that thing that they had, that round thing around her? That's when she was getting on the scale. Yeah, because she was naked. She had to take off all her clothes. So no extra weight. Yeah, so she could lose all the extra weight that she had. If you're having a hard time on your weight cut, you take off your underwear, like whatever clothing you have, to take off as much weight as possible. Yeah, because that's like an extra 0.2 to 0.4 pounds. Yeah.
Oh, that's why it happened.
Mhm.
I was wondering what was happening. Like, what?
Yeah, she was on the scale, but she was naked.
God,
But yeah, you saw all that pain she was in trying to get up there. Bad.
that was not good.
Yeah.
She just looked like she was sick.
She was shaking, putting her arms up.
Yeah.
Like
Didn't look good at
so
all.
much. And then when she had to move over, it just looked like she was just like, oh my god, it's gonna take me so much energy.
Exactly.
Like God.
Again, guys, if you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, that's at Mike Jesse MMA. On YouTube and Twitch as well, at Mike Jesse MMA. Give me a follow and subscribe, guys. Let me know any feedback. Appreciate you guys joining me. Hope you guys are enjoying this shit as much as I am, because I'm having a fucking ball.
Is that the worst you've seen with a weight cut, Mikey?
Is that the worst I've seen with a weight cut? Is one of them. It's one of them.
I will say that's the only thing that I don't like about UFC. Like I love this sport, but that portion of it disgusts me.
They brought it from wrestling, amateur wrestling. Weight cuts are horrible, and they brought it to this sport as well. You want to have as much advantage as you can, so you try to be bigger than the guy in the ring,
That's
but
not safe.
it's not safe at all. No.
It needs to stop.
But she doesn't look good right now.
I'll tell you what, Aspen Ladd is losing on the walkout music. This shit is not getting me hype at all.
She don't look like
She doesn't look happy.
yeah, like she's scared or something.
Maybe she's just trying to stay focused. Beside me, family and friends. I got about 3 people over, all enjoying the fight. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate that. I really do.
She does not look confident.
I really would like to hear Aspen Ladd talk about her nutritionist, who she uses, if she has a professional nutritionist or not. Because she doesn't look like she's as light as she could be. She looks like she has some extra weight that she can get off. Yeah, maybe she's doing the weight cuts just wrong. Maybe she doesn't have the proper people in her camp, which we've seen before. Because it's not like she's coming in shredded.
Wait, that was the weight cut for this fight?
Yeah. That
Oh,
may be
shit.
because she's not eating right, and when you drastically stop, that could be.
Yeah, I think she's just not doing it correctly. Yeah. Because you look at Cyborg and you're like, she can't cut 1 more pound or she will die.
Right.
Like, she doesn't have another pound in her to cut. Aspen Ladd looks like she could cut another 5 pounds and be fine. Duranda Branamy again. The former, I'm not sure. Jermaine Durandamy, the former 145-pound, inaugural 145-pound UFC champion. And then famously ducked and dodged a match with Cyborg and relinquished her 145 title, moved back down to 135, and has looked good since moving back down to that weight class. Also famously fought a man in kickboxing overseas. No one can say this young lady is not tough. But she caught a lot of slack, and I don't think she's bounced back, if she ever will fully bounce back from choosing not to fight Cyborg and vacating her title. She had the belt at 145. Cyborg was like, word, fight me for it. And Jermaine was like, yeah, my hand hurts. I can't fight now. I'm taking my belt. Just gave her belt up.
She didn't even try
Yeah. Just gave up her belt. Yeah. Straight scared. That's what it seemed like. I don't know. I don't know. Who am I to call an MMA fighter scared, right? Lad does not look good. She doesn't look confident. She doesn't look ready. Fuck, man. She already looks depleted and defeated. Who won between Jermaine Duranamy and the man Jermaine did? It wasn't like a guy, as in like a professional kickboxer. Pretty sure he was like a media dude. It was a weird set of circumstances, but Jermaine won. Her being the professional kickboxer against someone who's not a professional and not a professional athlete at all, she was able to win pretty easily. I'm excited though. I'm smelling the finish. I'm smelling the finish. Aspen Ladd over there pacing on her side. She just doesn't look happy to be there. If you want an empanada, you might want to turn the oil on. It's on the back burner. You just want to turn it on like 3. Miranda Randomy, 5'9", 71-inch reach. She's a big girl for this weight class. Again, Aspen Ladd, this would be huge to have a name like Jermaine on her resume. She'd be able to demand a title shot afterwards. Jermaine Duranamy being the number 1 girl in the bantamweight, she can pretty much call her title shot as well with a nice win. Yeah, me too. Amanda Nunes versus Henry. I heard Henry talk about that silly shit. Henry better leave them girls alone, man. If you don't get hype from Bruce Buffer's announcements, that you were dead inside. You got Nunes against Henry? I got Henry outlasting Amanda. Some people just went their little 2 seconds of fame. You saw the guy? He was like, oh, look at me, look at my abs. That was funny. We're doomed. Doomed. That's how Aspen Ladd feels right now. We're doomed. Look, Aspen Ladd's late to the party, bro. She can't even walk up there fast.
She's really got some weight on her.
Aspen Ladd looking tiny against Jermaine. Let's go. I'm excited. Let's go. It's going to be good. Classic striker versus grappler matchup. Jermaine wants to stay on the outside, land power shots, keep busy. Yeah, the size difference is crazy. Aspen Lab looks really small out there. Aspen Lab wants to pressure against the cage. Get grappling exchange. Oh! Eats a right hand! And Herb Dean stops it.
That's crazy. Refs are gonna have that much power just to stop it. They can't fight that.
Oh, it's over. Ref steps in. It's over. Guys, I don't even know what the fuck to say. I want to see a replay. I think that was early.
Dang.
Oh, nice right straight, though. All right, look, okay, she falls. I don't know. I don't know.
She shouldn't even be excited about that fight.
I don't know, guys. That's weird. It's a weird stoppage. Really good punch from Jermaine, but Herb should have gave her more time to land some more ground and pound. Because that ground strike didn't even fully land. It like landed mostly on her chest and popped her up a little bit. I don't know about that one, guys.
That's horrible. Even her coaches behind her look pissed.
I think Jermaine definitely could have finished that fight given a few more seconds, but I don't think that was a finish. That was a weird one, guys. I'm going to stay to wait to hear Jermaine's post-fight, but I want to thank everybody who's been here through the stream with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everyone returning. Appreciate the hell out of every time I see you guys show support. Please subscribe to Twitch and YouTube. If you're on Facebook, please click so that you're notified anytime I go live. When you see me going live, guys, it will be for a major combat sports promotion, whether it be UFC, Bellator, PFL, bare knuckle boxing, or if it's a big boxing event. If it's exciting and you guys are interested, I will be there. The more likes, the more subscribes, the more shares, the more support I have, the more content I will put out. Please join me Tuesday, July 16th, this Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern for Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series. Last Tuesday, amazing. 5 fights, 4 finishes, 5 brawls, and 5 contracts for the first time being offered at Dana White's Contender Series. Do not miss another Contender Series. I was on the fence about watching it myself. I've been watching it all season and do not regret it at all. Guys, do not miss another Dana White Contender Series. Join me Tuesday, this Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, Espen Ladd looked out of it like from the get. Yeah, looked really weird. Looked not ready for this fight. And then, yeah, she gets knocked down. Like it's not her fault. Blame the ref. Duran Duran and me missing an opportunity. They asked her what's next, and she said, ask the UFC. Like, no, you're number one. You just ended a fight in 16 seconds. You say Amanda Nunes, you're next, the champ. She's next. Like, Jermaine ran at me. What are you doing? Look, that second shot doesn't land. It doesn't land. Really odd. Odd stoppage. I think Jermaine had the opportunity to end it, but she didn't end it.
I wouldn't want to win like that.
Yeah, the other hit turned her around because it hit her side and chest. It definitely did not connect to her head like I thought it did. I don't agree with that stoppage at all. I don't agree with that stoppage at all. It sucks. Like I said, Jermaine ran at me. I think given 10 seconds could have ended that fight, but I don't agree with that at all. Guys, this is a quick card. 5 fights in less than 2.5 hours. Again, guys, I cannot explain to you enough times how much I appreciate your support. Thank you. Tuesday, July 16th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Do not miss Dana White's Contender Series with me. Yeah. This was a very controversial knockout. If you caught me the last Contender Series, we will talk about the main card for this fight during the Contender Series. So we'll have some post-fight reactions, your thoughts, my thoughts, and we can have some discussion about it. So again, guys, don't miss me Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. I will be here for Dana White's Contender Series. Those guys are trying to get signed. They are trying to finish each other via submission, via KO. They're giving their fucking all. Do not miss that shit. I will be there. Guys, thank you. I had fun. Hope you enjoyed yourself. See you next time.